What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of The Toy Freaks. So Ollie's was having a 15% off sale. We went a little nuts, but we also got a really awesome box of Legos. So let's check it out. All right, so here we go. Went to Garage Sale 24/7 in Johnstown. They had some stuff in the back. This Microsoft wireless laser desktop 400. I've sold one of these for $100 before. Pile of stuff in the back. I said, how much you have on this? He goes, all this stuff we're liquidating it. It's half off. I think I had $10 on it, so I'll sell it to you for $5. So this is going to pay for our whole day. Even though it's not a toy, sometimes it's important to source some stuff that you can recoup your funds on. And then also in that area, there was this big box of Legos. It says $65, again, half off. So $32.50 in this box. There's a lot of manuals, some stuff that's not actually Lego connects. There's some minifigures in there. There's some Speed Champions minifigures, but the rest of the box looks pretty decent. We've got Speed Champion set here, Dragster set, lots of train track pieces. This looks like a Star Wars set. I'm not sure what set this is, but we'll try and piece some of this together. Cool little monster truck. I don't know, food van or something. I got this like Technic helicopter. I don't know, but we'll dig through it and we'll figure out what's in there. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. $32.50 for this, $5 for that. Hopefully we'll get like 80 to 100 on Facebook Marketplace for that. And I'll pay for this and all the stuff that we got at Ollie's today. So I was on my way to my aunt's house to watch the football game. There's a Goodwill closed, so I stopped by. Saw this Lego Technic set for $3 with the canister. And this is Robot Onyx from the Robot Riders series. Yeah, this was cool. My son likes this type of stuff because Bionicles used to come in these tubes. So yeah, it's just, you know, a little Technic piece here. Got some lightsaber parts there. Might be able to farm those off. But anyway, bought that Technic set. So I stopped by another thrift store that's close to my aunt's house, and they have this weird gimmick where you go in and you spin a wheel, and there's a color on the wheel, you know? Whatever it lands on, if you buy something that has that color, then you get half off of that item, right, or those items. Well, I spun mine, and it was gold, and there was one gold piece in this bag of Legos. So instead of $2, I got this cool blacksmith set for $1. But it is missing one piece, and it's kind of driving me nuts. There's a sword that's supposed to go on here that has an angular hilt. And, yeah, it wasn't in the bag. And every time I look on Bricklink for it, it's a cheap part. It's not expensive. But it's like they just have that and none of the other parts that I need. But the gimmick here, this blacksmith figure is pretty good. About $8 for that guy. But the gimmick is you spin the wheel, and it drops the hammer. So it kind of looks like it's blacksmithing, you know, all that stuff. But anyway, for $1, I wasn't going to leave a Lego set. No Lego sets left behind for $1. That's the rule. All right, so the first thing is this very awesome Ghostbusters. It's a glow-in-the-dark series or whatever. I'm not real sure what the series is, but it's Egon Spangler. And the only one I'm missing now is Ray, so I need to fish up a Ray somewhere, and I'll have all 4 of them. But this is one of those really cool action figures where Hasbro kind of does it right. It's a very nostalgic theme. The sculpts are nice. The accessories are very nice. So if we can zoom in or get closer to that proton pack. There we go. Yeah, everything looks really nice. It presents nice. It sits nice on the shelf. And it actually, let's turn the light off, it glows in the dark. Got some glow-in-the-dark features there. But yeah, very cool figure, and can't wait to find Ray and complete the entire set. So hopefully when we go back next time, we'll be able to find it. So next thing we got, these were $5 each. These are G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes. And like I said, $5 minus 15%. I bought these to flip. Now, they're not really worth a great deal right now, but you know, G.I. Joe's so popular that in the future, I think these are probably going to be about $15 or so, maybe back up to 20, which is what their retail price was. The problem is with organic collectability, and we'll talk about that when we get to the Star Wars stuff. But yeah, I always like these figures because I thought They present really well on the packaging. I like the scaling and the size on them, all that stuff. I do agree with Secondhand Toy Dealer. The face piece should actually be on the figure, and the mask part should be in the window, because it looks like you just have a floating head, and it looks weird. But I was actually really hoping that they had a Storm Shadow, so I could have a Snake Eyes and a Storm Shadow, but they did not have any Storm Shadows this time. Anyway, G.I. Joe Classified. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you collect these classified figures? Like I said, I like them. They're just a little bit out of my price range for what they are. So I picked up some of these retro collection Star Wars figures from The Mandalorian. Got 2 Mandos and 2 Armors. You guys know I love lightsabers and Mandalorian helmets, man. It's what gets me going. Gets me up in the morning is Mando helmets. But yeah, take this time to really talk about organic collectability. You know, those toys in the 80s, the reason they're so valuable now is because less and less of them are in the package. Less and less of them are in great condition with the accessories. Nowadays, everything is just sort of made to be collected. So, you know, to buy a bunch of these, I could have bought, you know, another 10 of these, another 20 of the Armors, and tried to hold on to them. But I just don't think in the future that you're going to be able to compete with the market, because all of the ones that you are going to be able to find are going to be sealed in the package. So it'll be like people trying to undercut people. There's no organic collectability with the new Star Wars stuff. And you could even say with some of the Marvel stuff. But yeah, grab those. And then I totally got this one for me. This is a Black Series Princess Leia in Bouche disguise. One of my favorite scenes from Return of the Jedi. Check out the sculpt there. Even got a thermal detonator. We'll use that to negotiate with Jabba the Hutt. Jabba. But anyway, got these Star Wars stuff. I love the Star Wars stuff, and I really like this figure. So I was thinking about doing an unboxing and review of it on the channel, as all this stuff's going to fall over. You know what? We're just going to let it happen. So usually when you break down a box of Legos, you're going to find some stuff in there that's not actually Lego. We got an Optimus Prime keychain was in there, a sealed Matchbox car is a Mercedes-Benz SLR. So that was in there randomly. Some non-Lego building bricks, a whole bag of Connects. I don't know anybody that even uses Connects or plays with Connects. And then there was a whole bag of these Halo, I think these are Constructs or Mega Blocks, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure you've seen them, of the Halo figures. So we'll send those off to Matt over at Oak City Gamers next time I send him a package. And I'm not sure what these are, but there was like 4 or 5 of these little containers in there. I'm not sure if this is what the Halo stuff was supposed to come in, but anyway, there was a bunch of those. There's also these Lego racers. These are McDonald's toys. I want to say like 2009 or something. They're not old or vintage, but I'll lot these up together on eBay, maybe get 10, 15 bucks for them. So that'll help eat the cost of the entire lot. Disney's Cars, Legos, you know, I'm not sure what these characters are, but this is out of some set. And these are about $5 a piece. And I think one of the really cool things about these is that the features, the facial features, those are all, that's printed. That's not a sticker. So I think they actually look really well. I might, again, lot these together, put these on the eBay store for 10 bucks and see what happens. Very happy to get this together. All the pieces were in there, thank goodness. It's the Chevy Corvette C8R. Now, again, this is where I was saying it was getting frustrating, because this was part of a 2-pack, but the other car wasn't in there. And the guy at the Garage Sale 24/7 store said that the guy had more Lego stuff, but it had already sold. So I'm sure half of this stuff was in one box, half of the stuff was in another box, or somebody took stuff out of a box to fill up another box, you know, to get max value or whatever. But anyway, Speed Champion stuff. I love the Speed Champion stuff. And like I said, happy to have the Corvette. Another really cool set that was together was this Technic dragster, this Dodge dragster. It's licensed, you know, Dodge and Mopar. And again, it came with another vehicle in the Speed Champion set or whatever it was, the Technic set. But it wasn't in the box, so we were able to just put the dragster together, which is kind of neat. And then there was a Dodge. It's like a, I don't know, like a starting, go on red, you know, kind of thing. And this actually goes to a different Dodge set. But I thought it was really cool. It's got this gimmick on the back where you pull the handle down and it sends the lights up. So I thought that was cool. So I just kind of threw that with that. But yeah, bummer that these sets were not complete, and that we were only able to complete some of the cars. Without dragging it all out, there was train track pieces in there. Train track pieces are always good to find in Lego. There was 50 total pieces of train track, the curved pieces, straight pieces, and then these are flexy pieces. You can kind of make the track bend a little bit. And then the controller with a nice clean battery pack. So this is about 15 bucks. So again, we'll flip that on our eBay store to eat the cost of the box. Another set that was complete was this light gyroscopic helicopter, the ultralight helicopter. Kind of neat. It was mostly together when I pulled it out of the box. It's got some gears down here that operate the propellers. And then there's a handle right here that operates the back wing or whatever, the rotor. But very cool feature here. It's got these pistons. You can see them there. And when you rotate the mechanism, the pistons go up and down. So that was kind of neat. Or I got to change the angle a little bit here. Bunch of manuals, bunch of Speed Champions manuals. You know, bummer that they weren't all in there. There's that Toyota Supra that I'm always banging on about. Should have bought a bunch of those at Walmart when they were on sale for 16 bucks. But this set right here, this Bionicle set, 8924, partially complete. It's actually mostly complete. There was only about 7 pieces that I needed to order them off of Bricklink. They haven't come yet, and those parts totaled $5 or $6. But like I said, this is like a $100 set loose. So definitely the best set that was almost complete, near complete in the box. So yeah, watch out for those Bionicle sets. So some partially incomplete sets here. We've got the Monster Burger food truck. It's actually kind of cool. Big old monster truck, hamburger on the top. We got this tow truck sets missing the winch and some of the parts there, and the car's missing parts. Got this speeder from Star Wars missing some parts. And then the Swarm Interceptor. I have to check to see if this is complete or not. It's Lego set 70701. And like the wings fold down, the cockpit turns. But I may have the minifigures that go with this. And I think, I'm going to say that this is either complete or almost complete. But all right, so let's finish this up. We'll take a look at the minifigures that we got from that box. Not a lot. I was kind of hoping for more, especially since the box was so frustrating. Like, sets were complete or they were missing the other half of the set. It was just weird. My guess is the guy said he had more Lego stuff, but it already sold. So I'm guessing that people fished parts out and put it in the box that they purchased so they could have more parts or pieces. But you know, for 30 bucks, we can't complain. Speed Champions, Speed Champions, Speed Champions, Speed Champions. I think there's a Lego City guy. This guy, First Order Officer. They're my two favorites. This is from a Porsche Speed Champion set. It does have the helmet, and I think it's funny that every Speed Champions guy comes with a wrench. It's like, we don't need that. You got a polar bear. Very cool. These are about 10 bucks or so. Needs a cleaning, but the head articulates. Got the octopus, little Ant-Man, some gold trophy figures. I just like that bad guy, so I put it there. And then lastly, this light pearl C3PO. This is the first C3PO that they made. And, you know, it's in 5 or 6 sets, so it's not like incredibly rare. But you can always tell early Star Wars figures because it's very basic printing. And then a head mold with basic detailing, right? Like there's no eyes. just an interesting snapshot. Look back into history with Lego Star Wars. And I already have one of these, so I'll probably throw this up on eBay. But yeah, very interesting. All right, so that is going to do it. That is the pick up for this episode. What'd you like? Do you like the Ghostbusters glow in the dark? I really like that. I hope I find a Ray. Star Wars Black Series stuff. Lego, Lego, Lego. Always Lego. Happy to have a Speed Champions complete, man. That's very, very cool. Anyway, make sure you leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. All of those good things. And thank you for stopping by the Toy Freaks.